Hey everyone, welcome back to Open. Our last guest is living the best of both worlds. Yeah. As a singer, songwriter, dancer, model, actress, and influencer who believes we can create peace in the world by inspiring and loving ourselves. Originally from Japan, she has made a name for herself here in New York City, performing shows at venues such as Carnegie Hall, Radio City, Lincoln Center and Barclay Center, and that's just to name a few. She's also worked with actors and artists such as Whoopi Goldberg, Danny Elfman, Catherine O'Hara, Joe Hisaishi, and Ndea Davenport. She's also worked with Grammy-winning multi-platinum engineers such as Blue, Joe Laporta, Dan the Man, and Jay Sounds. Everyone, please welcome singer, songwriter, dancer, model, actress, and influencer, Hito Star.
Thank you so much.
Sparkly.
Sparkly.
You are ready to hit the stage for us.
Yes, I am.
Okay, she came dressed for Radio City Music Hall, mi gente.
Yes, just for you.
Just for me. Oh, I am flattered. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we're so looking forward to this performance. But before we get to that, let's share with our audience what this amazing journey that you have created for yourself, which I find really remarkable for somebody who didn't really know anybody over here.
Right, thank you so much. Yes, I'm born and raised in Japan. I came to New York more than 10 years ago. So this is my second home now, but all my family is in Japan. And I always wanted to sing and dance since when I was little. So I went to this musical show when I was 4 years old, and that really struck my heart, and I started crying, and I couldn't believe what I saw on the stage. And then I discovered there's New York if I wanted to do musical.
Right.
So that's how I came to New York.
Uh-huh.
But the moment I cried at the show when I was little was everything. I wanted
You
to
see, when you were little,
sing
how
and
old
dance.
were you?
I was 4 years old.
4 years old. Oh my! You knew since you were 4.
Right. And I cried. I couldn't stand up from the seat. And I was like, oh my gosh. I told my mom and dad, this is what I'm going to do.
At 4 years old?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. No, and you know why it's good that you're sharing this with us, because in a span of 10 years, you've accomplished a lot here in New York that people are still trying to accomplish,
Thank
being
you.
born here and raised here.
Right. I came from like middle of mountain. Like I grew up literally with monkeys in mountains.
Nice.
Deep in Japan.
Wow.
And then, but I really wanted to discover the world, and I really loved looking at, watching singing and dancing. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I felt like I received a huge gift that day, that I felt like I wanna give the gift energy back to the world.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really here to inspire people
Right.
for whatever I do, whoever I am. So yeah, that just kept going. And I didn't know anyone in New York. I only had one friend that I could contact. But otherwise, I just came and I just really wanted to pursue my dreams.
And you have. And so, listen, you keep flashing these nails. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta look at this. Oh my gosh, look, I don't know if they could do a close-up, but I mean, she is serious about her bling bling, okay? I don't know if you guys can do a close-up.
So I did this by myself.
You did this yourself?
Yes, yesterday for this show.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I think you're gonna have to do my nails.
Thank
oh
you.
my gosh, it's gorgeous.
Thank
Gorgeous.
you. This is one of my pandemic hobbies that I started during the pandemic. I was like,
Ah.
let me just do it at home. Like I watched YouTube video and I started by myself. So
I know, it's amazing how we can learn anything now, right? Yeah. So, just going back to your story though, and with regards to like presenting at Carnegie Hall, presenting at Lincoln Center, presenting at Radio City Music Hall. These are like the top venues in New York. Let's talk about how you got there.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting story because I was teaching Zumba class. I dance and I teach dance, and I was teaching Zumba class. And then one of my clients came up to me saying, "Oh, if you're a singer, there's an audition to go into this group," and that group apparently performs at Carnegie Hall, different places, and I was like, "Okay, okay, maybe," and then. And then I didn't really push myself, but the client already got my email from the fitness club's, contact,
Right.
and they already, she already sent email to them.
Oh, she
And-
submitted you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because she knew someone there,
Right.
and she was like, okay, you have to go to the audition now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, by the time my class ended, I was like, okay, I have an audition to go
Right,
to
right,
now.
right.
Yeah, so that's how I got into
How
the
many years ago
group.
was this?
This was maybe 7 years ago.
All right, so
yeah.
6, 7 years ago, so that means 3 years into being in New York, boom, you got a big shot.
Right. I
Oh,
mean, yeah,
that's
I
nice.
was. Well, I was
I mean-
performing, at different places before that too. But to get into this group, I had to do that, and I sang my opera, arias
Uh-huh.
that I studied for many years, and I got in. So that's how I started to perform, and from there it was just like, I don't know, I couldn't stop. It was just going, okay, here, now here, now
It was like
here.
a snowball, right? It
Right.
just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I got to
beautiful thing.
perform with Joe Hisaishi, you just mentioned.
Uh-huh.
He's the most well-known film music composer,
Uh-huh.
known for Miyazaki films. If you know anime, he's like the biggest person in Japan,
Uh-huh.
in the world for anime. And so I got to sing solo, and I got to also vocal coach like hundreds of singers there. So that was a great opportunity I just had. But so those are the things I've done in a chorus as a soprano. But now I'm really focusing on my music, my own music, which I've been performing, and I've released 8 singles so far. And
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
That's a big deal.
It's I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can do to inspire the world.
right. Because it's a little more challenging when you're a solo artist, right?
It is, but the funny thing is, I never wrote songs before, but somehow songs come to you. It's a really funny thing. I never knew that I could do that, especially in English because it's my second language.
Right.
And I never knew that I was able to write a song in English lyrics. And I write in both.
Right. I was going to
Japanese-
ask, do you write in Japanese first and then translate it to English, or vice versa?
It's actually, I start with English.
Right.
I don't know why.
Is it easier to translate English to Japanese versus
Oh, yeah.
Japanese to English?
Either translation is fine, but the
Right.
things, I'm sure you know if you speak
speak Spanish,
Spanish,
yes.
little things
nuances,
there
yes.
is very different.
Right.
So when I have to come up with catchy, lyrics, catchy chorus,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it works in English. It totally doesn't work in Japanese. So I kind of have to, play with that a lot of times. But
Which do you prefer singing?
so it's easy for me to sing in English first because it comes from my own experiences, my love relationships, things I emotionally experienced in my life,
Right.
right? Because I've been here for so long,
Right.
I have everything in English
Right.
happening.
Right.
So I come up with the lyrics in English first, but then, I somehow, it's like a machine in my head. I have to, I can translate and, come up with Japanese lyrics because I realized everyone loves to hear the Japanese lyrics for some reason. All the producers, my fans, everyone loves hearing me in both.
Yeah.
So, and as long as I've been in the States, now I'm seeing how important to be able to speak and sing in other language. It's just something very, authentic, and people need something authentic in this world.
Yeah, we need a lot of authenticity right now. Something just came to me while you were talking.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my gosh, have you ever considered singing in English and then translating it to Japanese in the same song?
Yes, I have done that. Most of my songs are like that.
English, Japanese,
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Are we going to get that today?
Yes, well.
No, I mean, no pressure.
Yes, I have a song I can perform here. It's called Prison.
Uh-huh.
It's a song to empower, inspire people in fashion and or your own creativity.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm dressed in this sparkly dress today.
Yes, work it, queen,
yes,
queen. Yes,
so-
you're working it, queen. Trust me, I'm feeling it. I'm like, yes, I can't wait.
So I want you to dance if you want.
You want me to dance?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll come in at the end of your performance.
Sure, that
How's
would be
that?
great,
You can
sure.
call me in. You call me in, and I'll come
Yes,
dance.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, that would
yeah,
be
because I
amazing.
love to dance. So, and oh my gosh, and so you're gonna do it in both languages?
Yes, this song mostly in English, but there's a really fast part that's in Japanese. It's almost like a rap, but yeah, that's in Japanese. So it's about changing yourself, going into the future.
Right.
However you want to change, you can change yourself, and whatever you want to wear, you can wear.
Yeah.
And dance your dance,
Yeah.
live your life.
That's the beauty of living in New York.
Yes, exactly.
It's a New York thing, right?
Exactly,
Because in
thank
New York,
you.
it's kind of like, I'm not bothering you, you bother me.
Exactly,
no, all right,
yeah.
We get each other, beautiful.
Exactly.
Keep it moving. That's a New York thing. That's a New York culture.
Thank
now,
you.
before we go, are you performing anywhere that we can invite our viewers to go see?
Yes, I will be performing very soon, but I don't have the schedules really nailed down yet.
Right.
So I am gonna be releasing my 2 songs. It's called Shine and Heat.
Okay.
These 2 songs are coming out. Those are 2 singles. So they are coming out in this winter by Valentine's Day for sure. I'm gonna be releasing everything on my social media. So if you can listen to that would be great. And yeah, I'm looking forward to make this music video and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to you releasing it, but most importantly, we're looking forward to you performing here on our Open Artist stage.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us today, everyone.
you.
Hito Star, don't go anywhere. When we return, she's going to perform for us after the break, and you don't want to miss.